Hello everyone, and welcome to From the Heart Friday with me, Jessica Brigden of Jess B, Creative Cardiology. We are here for session 58 today, and we will be playing with the Stampin' Up's Artistry Blooms suite that is on pages 130 and 131 in the annual catalog if you've got yours handy. So you guys know I already love elements from this suite. The rainbow glimmer paper is part of this suite. However, today I'll be focusing on the Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. We'll use some of this adhesive sequins, and we're going to use the hand-drawn bundle with the coordinating dies that go with there. Hey Rachel, all the way from the UK, and hey Carol, all the way from Connecticut. Thank you guys for joining me today. Hope you guys are doing well. It is a beautiful day here in New York. It's just a little bit cooler. So it's comfortable. Like the last couple nights, we've actually been able to open the windows and it's been good for sleeping, but it's getting a little sticky. I think there's some showers passing through the area, so we're kind of anticipating whether it might rain this afternoon. Hey Sue from Northwest Ohio. Wow, I think that's your first time here, so thank you. So I also have it's been kind of an exciting day here at the Brigden household because the UPS man came bearing gifts. So I have a big box here with my new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And Rachel says she really needed this. Oh, well, you know, I'm glad you're here, and I hope you get a break in the hot weather too, just so that you can relax and unwind a little bit. And so I also got another fun box, which I can't show yet. I can just give a sneak peek. But can you guys guess what color that is? That's from Tiffany's. I never expected to get anything from Tiffany, but that is actually a surprise gift from Stampin' Up! For those of us who are registered to attend their Leaders Summit later on this month. So I don't want to spoil the surprise for anybody because Stampin' Up! Is sending them to their leaders globally, and they're arriving at different times, but I told my husband, because he's anxious to see what it is too, so I told him that I would do a separate unboxing video for that I could wait and share once we're in the clear, once I can't spoil the surprise for anybody, because I want them to be just as excited, right? But I will show you my new Stampin' Cut and Emboss because I had planned to, hopefully I can assemble, I think we just have to assemble the handle. Hopefully that's it. So I've kind of made a little space here on my table, and I plan to use it to show you how it works. So I'm gonna adjust my tripod here so that I can put my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. We have to come up with a nickname for that. Maybe we'll call it the SC Stampin' Cut SCE. That might work, right? I mean, it could be SUCE. I think having the U in there is a little weird. So maybe I'll just call it the SCE. All right, so let me flip this and we'll show you what I've got. Okay, so got my workspace set up here, and I will let you guys know if you're in the shopping mood. We have our brand new online store, which I do hope you'll give it a try. It's got a lot of great features. It is a little bit of a learning curve, you know, because we're used to the way things were. Rachel's suggesting maybe STEM, STEM. Yeah, so we got a lot of playing around to do, but yeah, so the new online store, if you do go there, if you've had a previous customer account, then hopefully you remembered your password or wrote it down. Otherwise, you'll be prompted to maybe reset your password. Hey, Lori. So this is good news for you too. So if you have not visited the new Stampin' Up! Online store, please go check that out because it is looks a little different. And you will need to update your customer profile account on there. Hey, Bonnie. And if you like, my August code here is S2XKW7JC. So I've got that there. And let's see if we can do this. I didn't take it out of the box. So it might be a little close, but as you can see, Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine Quick Start Guide. So I have not taken it out. This comes right on top. I did just kind of open the top of the box so I could get it out of here. So this on top looks like the plates packet. Hey, Lori. Yeah, so let's see here. And I realize if you have a big shot, or you've already got a die cut machine, I understand. Personally, I have been using my big shot for about 10 years or so, and it's on its last legs. So I didn't really have to justify because I was in the market for a new machine. Hey, Sally. Oh, and Bonnie, your machine's coming on Monday. Congratulations. Yes, so this looks like this is all the plates. Here, it'd be nice to have some new clear plates to start with. It's cool. Everything has got the Stampin' Up! Logo on there, which is nice. And this looks like base platform, tab 1 here. I'm glad they've got the pictures on it because I think many of you are like me and maybe don't quite remember the order of things, so it's good to have the plates. But so far it looks pretty much the same. Your base plate, tab 1 if you're using thin dies, and then you put your clear plate on top and put your stuff in the middle, and there you go. All right, so we will play with that in a minute when we actually get ready to do our die cutting. In the meantime, it's super protected with all of this cardboard stuff. So let me chalk that a little bit. And here we go. So weight-wise, I think it weighs about the same as actually I think it might be just a little bit heavier. Hey, Luann, how are you? So I'm revealing my new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine that just came. And there in the bottom is the handle. Okay, so this is all we need. So I wanted to show you this pretty little logo. So I realized maybe the overall design of this is not necessarily unique because, I mean, really, a die cut machine is a die cut machine. But the white design with the Stampin' Up! Logo, this pretty curved, sleek handle, all of this. So the exterior of this is unique to Stampin' Up! And then it does have the sides that flip down, which I'm really excited about because this is definitely space saving to actually be able to have it all. Yes, Lori says she loves new toys. Me too. So yeah, so look, I mean, how slim that is. Nice and compact. I can't wait to get the mini. That would be awesome. And this width, I'm gonna move this just a bit so that we can, I've got my grid underneath. So let's see here. So it looks like, if I line this up at the 1 inch mark, so the base, so it's a 6 inches. So these are the same clear plates that you would typically use for your big shot. Oh look, and they're numbered too. Okay, so it's the same size, your steel ruled dies, all of your current dies, embossing folders, everything will fit through this. Somebody asked how tall it is. Good question. Okay, so oops, it makes a really nice secure snap there. So let me turn it on its side. And if I put it down here at 0 with the handle, it looks like 8 inches. Fits just underneath that 8 inch mark. Let me see if I grab a piece of paper to go straight down. That's right, it's just under 8 inches clearance from the base to the height. So, hey, thank you, Susan, for sharing. Yeah, so I think it'll fit nicely. I mean, it's really sturdy. We've got the gripper feet here on the bottom. Oh, it's handy to have some of that other information there too. So let's see here. I've got to put the handle on. Should I read the instructions? That's what it says. Please read instructions before assembling. Let's see what it says in here. Designed to cut a single sheet of paper cardstock at a time. Designed to work with plates from Stampin' Up, and yeah, it works with everything. If your sandwich has difficulty going through the machine, make sure you're using the correct plates. That's right, don't force it. Let's see. Avoid contact with moving parts. Well, it's not electric, so there shouldn't be any parts moving unless I'm the one moving it. Let's see here. Attaching the handle, that's the important part. Position the handle in the machine. So I'll take it out of here. Okay, position handle in the machine. Okay, slide washer. So there's little things here. Try not to lose these. Okay, so we slide the washer onto the screw. Okay, and into the crankshaft here. So I guess I just drop it. You see it? Drop it right down in there. And then tighten it using this. Okay, so that's all you have to do is put your handle on there, put the washer and then the little screw, and then we'll tighten it up and we'll see how it works. So, all right, let me do this off to the side because otherwise I'm gonna make you guys dizzy trying to see me spin this. But I wanted you guys to be able to see the whole reveal there, from opening the box to seeing how it goes. Okay, so that's nice and secure. And then we've got a little cap that just slides into the top. Help if I lined it up right. There we go. So just pinch that down in there. Nice, and that keeps it good. Okay, and I didn't have any leftover parts, so I think that means we're safe. All right, so let me put this down. I will set those instructions aside, keep them in a safe place there. And I think we are ready to get to work. So I hope you guys are excited. So this new machine is available for demonstrator pre-order right now. So what that means is you do have to be a demonstrator to get it in August. If you join Stampin' Up, so all you have to do is buy a starter kit. You can get whatever you want. You can choose in the US, you choose up to $125 worth of product. You pay $99 plus tax. You get free shipping, which is awesome. Otherwise, this will be available for everyone starting in September. Okay, so August for demonstrators and September for everyone else. All right, so I'm going to put this on here because I'm going to be using the hand-drawn blooms bundle here with the dies that go with that. So it looks like, yeah, same as you would typically use. Oh, these pristine clear plates. I mean, oh, I don't know. It's so nice to have them when they're so nice and shiny and new without any etching, but that's okay. So for this card, I know this Artistry Blooms bundle here on page 130 and 135 is so bright and colorful. Absolutely love it. And it comes with these really, really cool dies. They're called the Banner Blooms dies. And let me show you what they look like up close. So you get this gorgeous large flower. Okay, let me see if I move this down. I have to just move my paper trimmer out of the way a little bit. There we go. So you get the gorgeous large bouquet, several little flowers, some extra leaves, and this is, actually it's upside down. This is additional stem. So all kinds of cool things there. It's very intricate. So I am curious to see how this does here because I want to die cut this gorgeous bouquet. I am going to turn it at a slight angle, but I also want to maximizing my paper. And we'll put a clear plate on top. So this card that I'm going to show you, I'm excited. I'm going to use the sponge Daubers, and we'll do a fun coloring technique with these. So I'm going to crank it. Oh, it's nice and tight. My Big Shot is so loose, you know. But plus I've got a bunch of stuff underneath here. Let me see. Okay, so it's hard because my mat is moving underneath, but so far so good, nice and smooth. I am going to run it back through just because that's usually what I do. Okay. And look, I already see pieces falling out. So, wow, that looks really nice and clean. Hey, Angela. Yes, so Lori asked if I am finally retiring my old beat up Big Shot. I am. Actually, I just threw away some more of my plates. This is the plate, the best plate that I was down to. And everything is pretty warped, and I mean, my magnetic and my precision, I use this so much. I use it every day so much. So you can see everything it's getting pretty well worn. It's got lots of use left in it, but I do love that. I think I'll pass it on to somebody else, and in the meantime, we'll move this into the new, into my new tidy craft room. It's getting there. It's almost done. All right, so I am going to pop this onto just my little foam mat. I keep it in a large wood storage case. I'm gonna just take the excess off of here and pop that in there so that I can use my die brush to clean out all the little pieces here. But look at that, comes out so nicely. So I do want to make sure, this is a pretty intricate die, so I want to make sure I can get it at the top. So I've got pieces pulling up. All right, I'm actually going to use my take your pick tool just to poke out a couple of those pieces at the top, because that way I can start here. All right, there we go, here it comes. I don't want to tear these little pieces, so just give it a little bit of extra help. There we go. That one piece is stuck right up there. There we go. Okay, so once we've got this, we start to loosen it. Here it comes. Nice, nice, nice. All right, we've got all the little pieces. Pull, and we're good. And that's pretty clean too. So I like it. So far, so good. Okay, so I'm going to set our beautiful new machine just off to the side here for a moment so I can show you guys this really cool technique. I'm going to pull in just my scrap of cardboard here. Yes, Luann, the plates are the exact same size as the old ones. They just look so much prettier. But yeah, so same. This is my plate I've been using, the older plate here, and this is the new one. But they're the exact same length, width, everything. So that is the nice thing. Everything is interchangeable. Yep, so that'll be great. All right, so I got just a couple little pieces there. Oh, and they fell right out. Okay, so we're going to color this with our sponge daubers. So I've pulled out my ink pads. There's 5, there's multiple colors that go with this, but primarily there are 5 colors featured in this collection. You can see them right here on page 131. So I had pulled out my Rich Razzleberry, but my Rich Razzleberry's got this funky crust going on, and I need to call Stampin' Up and see what's happening. See, I'll show you. It's got mange. So if this happens to your Rich Razzleberry, and this is a new style, give Stampin' Up a call. I'm going to call Stampin' Up, but I'm sure they'll replace that for me because that's definitely not supposed to happen. All right, so I've got my Granny Apple Green, my Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana here, Mango Melody, and our new favorite in color, Magenta Madness. And then I've got a sponge dauber for each of those. And cool thing is, sponge daubers come in a set of 5. So if you ordered a pack of sponge daubers, you would have just what you need to complete this project. So actually, let me show you. The sponge daubers are on page 147. So the new catalog here, sometimes it's a little difficult to find things. So they show you a sample of them. They're number 17 here on page 147. And you get 5 daubers in a pack for $5. Okay, so we're using all 5. And we're going to start, let's start with Coastal Cabana, just because that's over here on the side. So you're going to take your little finger puppet, and with this we're going to just daub it. I'm going to use it on these little tiny flowers here. So this is a bit abstract. I hope you guys like that. I think this is really cool the way it all comes together. It's very rainbow looking. Really pretty. So we've got that. Now let's do our green. Our Granny Apple will color our leaves. So we'll get, again, so that's why I said you need something underneath here, just a piece of scrap or something, but we'll do our leaves and kind of blend some of this in. Don't forget some of these over here. And then we'll do our stems. And so all I'm doing is occasionally re-inking, just dab it on there, and then tap, tap, tap. So that's, let's do, yeah, kind of hide that. We'll do a leaf there in the middle. And okay, so that's good for the Granny Apple. Oh yes, Luann says it's a bit of a retro color combo there. I love those colors. All right, let's do some magenta. This is my favorite. This is perfect for summer. I know the August to December, kind of the fall winter holiday mini just came out, but I am so not ready for that yet. I want my brights here, so I'm still working on summer. But you guys can, if you're interested in getting started on that, go ahead, because I know some of those items are going to be super popular. And if there's something you really like, you should definitely order early to avoid a back order, or even avoid things selling out closer to the end of the sales period there. All right, so I did my sponging with my magenta, and isn't that cool? And now this is our Calypso. So let's do this poppy up here. And then I think I'm going to do the others. I'm going to do the daisies in yellow. So we'll just do the Calypso poppy. And then, so I'm kind of stacking my ink pads as we go here. And this is Mango Melody. I love this. It's kind of a yellowy with an orange tint to it. Whew, isn't that fun? So bright. Oh, I just think that's so cool. Luann says we need to sandbox. The Magenta Madness should be a permanent color. I know, I'm so excited. At least we have it. Just came out, so we have it for 2 years now. All right, and so it's cool, this banner is on there. So this is for where we'll stamp. I got stuff everywhere here. So the neat thing is that the sentiments in this set are already like ready to go. So I've been doing, I needed some congratulations cards for my team. So if any of you are watching, then be surprised when your card comes in the mail. But it's nice because they're already spaced perfectly, so it makes it super easy to stamp on there. So I think what I want right now is this one. So grateful to have a friend like you. And I'm gonna come in here with my gorgeous grape. And we'll just stamp that. I mean, how easy was that? I didn't have to line anything up special, just super quick and easy to stamp, which I love. I love how easy that is. So I'm cleaning this real quick here. Okay. So then I'll show you a trick too, because you're like, well, I did not run this through my adhesive sheets. You definitely could. What I actually plan to do is just put some dimensionals here on the back. They're hiding underneath my paper snips here in the off to the side. So I'm going to use my dimensionals right there on the back of the banner part. And then it will stick to my card. I'm gonna pull a Bruno here and use lots of dimensionals. I was watching him and Kylie do a little demonstration last night, and it's so funny. They use like a minimum of 8 dimensionals per card. So I'm only using 6 here. All right, so we got our 6 on there. This is ready to go. So we need to have something to put it on. So I'm using my favorite color. So truly, Coastal Cabana is my favorite personal color of all time. Maybe that's why I like the Tiffany's box so much. It's like Tiffany's is kind of a robin's egg, you know, bright robin's egg color, but it's like, it reminds me of all things coastal, beachy, the sea, it's bright. It's my favorite color. So I've cut a half sheet here that's 5.5 by 8.5. I've actually pre-scored it there. It's 4 1/4. And then, because we're using the Artistry Blooms suite and these colors are fabulous, I've pulled in my Artistry Blooms paper pack and I have trimmed, I pulled in a sheet here. I cut it down to, so it's gonna go full length of the card. So this is actually 3 3/4 across and 5.5 inches long. But I love that. This is that beautiful shading you've got from your rich raspberry through your magenta madness down to your calypso and your mango. The back sheet of this is also really pretty. It's got the blue and green stripes there, but there's several patterns that work nice. Another one that's very similar that works good is this one. It's kind of it reminds me of like melted sherbet or like black raspberry ice cream or black cherry, even like those colors. And on the back side, this is that kind of variegated green with the little polka dots on it. So many patterns in this paper are great for, it's really, really versatile. I don't know which one. I love them both. So let's use this one. I think I want the purple at the top, the rich raspberry. And we'll use our seal here. So you talk about enabling. Quick tip, if you guys hadn't heard already, that our new Stampin' Seal fits the old fast fuse refills and vice versa. So if you have a fast fuse dispenser from previously, our new Stampin' Seal and Seal Plus refills will fit in that. Or if you had refills left over and no case to put them in, then grab a new Stampin' Seal or Seal Plus. I love that. I love that it's more of a universal size and it fits some of those other adhesives too. All right, so we're gonna stick this right on the top. So I've got a 1/2 inch there on each left and right, and it goes full size to the bottom. Beautiful. Watch, all we have to do now is remove our dimensional backings. And then voila, we'll stick it on the top. Beautiful, beautiful. And to finish it off, we'll use some of these fun, the Artistry Blooms adhesive backed sequins. I love it when the adhesive is already on there. So you get, I've been using some of these too. How many sheets? We get 1, 2, 3, you get 4 sheets. So we've got magenta, kind of this calypso coral, the coastal, and the like the mango. But because they're iridescent, they really pick up the color of anything that you have nearby. So let's see. I'm gonna go, I think, with the mango and pick up the color of the daisies here. I'll just place these on there. Just a touch of shimmer. Love that. And look how pretty that is. So I realize if you're one that likes precise coloring, then maybe that's not for you. But I love this technique and how easy it is. And all you need are the sponge daubers, which means, you know, maybe you have arthritic hands or something. This is perfect because you can just tap, tap, tap. You don't actually have to hold onto anything, which makes it super easy to color. And you can make any color combination you want because we just cut that out of white. So anyways, I was super excited. I think that's absolutely beautiful. And how are we doing on time? Okay, so we've been on for half an hour. Do you guys want me to keep going and do another one, or are you, are you tired of hearing me talk? So I do have another one planned. I was going to use some Magenta Madness as our card base. Again, my second favorite color there next to Coastal Cabana. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad you like the card. So for this, got another sheet from the Artistry Blooms paper pack. This one on the back is shades of green and kind of brush stroke painting stripes on the front. So again, I'm gonna glue this down. This time I did 4 by 5 1/4. So this will be the whole card front. Oh, Luann, you're so sweet. She says she could listen to me talk and giggle all day. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, hey mom, she's watching too. Nice. So, okay, so all of these things are from the Artistry Blooms, but I thought, and again, I just got this set, so I haven't had a chance to even fully assemble it, as you can see, but I wanted to show you how you could do the stamping as well. So let's pull out our bouquet and our stem there. So I have to assemble my stamps. So I'm just gonna peel off the wax paper there and peel off the back here. And we'll line this up. Yeah, it's funny, Luann, that you mentioned that this reminds you of like color combinations from the 60s and 70s, because these the hand-drawn blooms here, the wildflower bouquet. Mom, if you're listening, it reminds me of some of the artsy things that she had. What were those? She had a drawing that she really liked, the artist, that was the cute little girls and things, but they had little wildflowers. Holly Hobby, is that it? The kind of flowers from Holly Hobby or something like that. It's kind of what it reminds me of, I think. All right, and we'll get our stems here. All right. And mount that on another block here. Okay, so we've got those good to go. So I need something to stamp them on. So again, I've got my Whisper White, and I pulled in my stitched rectangle dies, and we kind of have to figure out which one fits. So I want my bouquet kind of together. So let's see here. Cool thing with these is we can just kind of line it up over the top. So I think that would definitely fit, but I might want to go just a tad smaller. I think that's it. This is the third largest. And if I look, yes, that gives me a nice solid 1/2 inch all the way around. Luann says the wildflowers remind her of flowers that she embroidered on her flares, her flare pants, pant legs back in the day. Were they bell bottoms? Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid here, not that long ago, goodness, that had come back in style, and we had some embroidered things on our jeans and jackets and stuff like that. Okay, so let me pull my card up. We're going to die cut the stitched rectangle here for our card. So again, I've got the base with the, you know, like tab 1, and then my clear plate, and my Whisper White, and then my rectangle. I am gonna offset it because I'm not really gonna have a whole lot of room to do anything with that anyways. And when you run straight things through, it is better to actually put them at a little bit of an angle. They do run through the machine a little bit better that way. Okay, so we'll move that, oh, I got my ink pads are in the way. Need room for my hand. There we go. It's so quiet. Like my Big Shot would do snap, crackle, pop. This is so quiet. Except for me, you know, toppling my ink pads, but. So that's cool. All right, so I've got our die there. Okay, just pop that right out. Got our Whisper White, try not to lose my die. Okay. Put everything back in order here. Oh, not quite bell bottoms. Okay. Yeah, I think once we have a favorite pair of jeans, yep, we wear them all the time, right? I have a pair like that now. They've got a little bit of stretch in them, so they're kind of like stretch capris, and they're so comfortable that I wear them all the time. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this in Magenta Madness. I'll just make a pretty magenta bouquet. Yeah, Bonnie says her Big Shot goes kerplunk. Well, that's what my Big Shot is. Mine just goes, I always kind of do the Rice Krispies song because it's always snapping and crackling on me. Okay, oh, so pretty. And then we'll put, you know what, do I have my, I was gonna say I would maybe do my tie in another color here. Let's see. Oh, so pretty. Love that magenta. Actually, I'm gonna keep this out because I need a little circle. I need something to stamp some words on. So I keep all my little scraps down in here. Let's see if I can, whoops, oh, whoa, almost fell on the ink pad. Find something to put on there. This would be perfect, except I don't think it's quite big enough. This might work. Could use the bottom of this. All right, so I've got my stitched shapes too. Thought I'd do a little stitched shape circle. We'll get this Big Shot really broken. or Big Shot. Oh my goodness, look, I knew that was gonna happen. A Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Okay, so this is the one I want. Die cut my little circle. All right, move these. Not quite done here. Bring this back. Again with my plates. Put this on top and my circle die. And then run that through. Yeah, just a little snap there when it cut, but so quiet. Hey Alice, how are you? I miss seeing you guys. Alice is part of my, I call it my Genoa Stampers group. Her and Lori there. And I miss seeing you guys. I haven't seen anybody there since, goodness, since early March. Oh well. Okay, so we've got our card base. We have our stamped images here, and now we're gonna stamp our greeting, which I thought would be fun to do on this fun color. So let's do, how about we do like hello? I might have to put the rest of these together. We'll do hello, hello friend. Oops, there's the hello. Let's do the friend. Okay, the SCE machine. Yes, Bonnie, I agree. I was saying that earlier in the video that we need to come up with a nickname. And somebody said SCEM, SCEM. I don't, that just doesn't sound right. I think SCE sounds a little bit better. I don't really want to call it the skim. That just, I don't know, doesn't sound nice. So I think we'll do, I think the SCE, that works good. All right, I gotta clean a stamp because I need another block here to put something on. Okay. All right. Boy, it's getting humid. I'm standing here stamping and I'm feeling kind of sticky. All right, so let's put these right together. I love it. Stamp them all at one time. With our Magenta Madness right here on our pretty little circle. Gorgeous. And it looks like I've got room for a adhesive sequin or something. All right, we'll pull in our dimensionals. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be good. We'll just go kind of plain and simple here. Keep it simple and let the gorgeous stamping show for itself. Okay. So we'll put these on here. I'll just center it on there. And then I'll put up one or two. Let's go with two. I love dimensionals. They're my favorite adhesive. And let's put that, let's kind of go right here. And then let's decorate it with some sequins because I think that would be fun. How about we go with these magenta? Well, this is the magenta card. This is the multicolor, and this is Embrace the Magenta. So let's see. We'll do one there. There and there. And we've got some bigger ones too. Let's see what these look like. How about we do that? I'll put one up here. I think that's kind of pretty. Does it look like this side is a little too naked? I kind of like, I've got the trio going up the right. I think that looks kind of cute. Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to leave it like that for now. You can let me know if you think I should add more. But I think that is good for now. So we have our beautiful Artistry Blooms cards here. So we did the sponge dauber technique on the first one, and then we went completely magenta. We went mad for magenta on the one on the right. So I hope you guys give this suite a chance. It's on page 130 and 31 of the annual catalog. This is the hand-drawn blooms stamp set. The coordinating dies here are, oops, I lost my sheet, are the banner blooms dies. All right, so you can get them a la carte or bundle them together and save 10%. And you can even take advantage. There is the Get It All Suite collection price on page 130. So you can get the bundle, including the 10% discount for the stamps and the dies, the 12 by 12 Artistry Blooms paper, my favorite, Rainbow Glimmer. You get two 12 by 12 sheets. And then you also get the package of the Artistry Blooms adhesive backed sequins. Awesome bundle. So go ahead and use my August host code S2XKW7JC. Supply list is there in the comments for the video. And I so appreciate you guys watching. I hope you have a fabulous Friday and a great weekend. Be sure to share this video and like, and if you're watching the replay on YouTube, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell. So thank you guys so much. Lots of love to you, and we'll catch you next week. Take care.